So we have now reached Lukla, which is the gateway to the Everest. Can you look at the flight, how small it is, and you can see the snow peaks behind me. And I can see, and I saw Mount Everest, a glimpse of it while flying. Well, after nearly 4.5 hours of grueling trekking through the hills, we have finally reached Park Ding, and this village where we are going to stay tonight in this lodge or tea house. It has been a very demanding walk, but this is nothing when you compare it with what is going to come in the next phase.
Yes.
Of the suspension bridges here along the route to the Everest Base Camp. These are bouncy. You can see the river ocean moving ferociously now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful here. So on this side, going plenty of these suspension bridges along the route to the Everest Base Camp. This is one of them. Some people find a bit scary because it bounces as well. Life is really tough for the people living in this Everest region, and there is no public transport or cars or vehicles. They have to depend on these mules or the ponies to carry all the essential goods to different villages. I mean, you can see that they are carrying, gas cylinders for the restaurants, for the households, and for various purposes. And I need to move a little bit. And can you see that it is called a pony train? Dozens of them crossing this bridge, and they are the backbone of this cargo transport here in this part. Okay. We are just behind our schedule because I'm finding it difficult to negotiate the steep ascent. So, but we want to reach Namchudija tonight. Find our way. Let's see how far we can go. After 3 days of trekking, we have a first glimpse of the world's highest peak, Mount Everest. Just right behind me, on the left corner, where my finger is, that's Everest. So today is the fifth day of our Everest trek to the base camp, and we are now in the village of Tiangboshe, which is at the altitude of about 3,880 meters. Here, the oxygen level is very low, the air is very thin, and you find it difficult to breathe when you exert yourself. The tip of the Mount Everest can be seen over there, and then the Nuptse, the Lautse mountains are there, and then there is a small peak here, Ama Dablam. These are the very famous Everest peaks, and I can also show you behind me one of the very famous Buddhist monasteries here. It's day 6 of the base camp trek. The going is getting really difficult with the altitude. I'm now at an altitude of 4,150 meters. So every step I take, it becomes complicated.
Nothing happened. It was all good. Yeah, good. No headache,
Tell me, where are you from?
I'm Faiz from Kerala. This is my fourth trek to Everest Base Camp. Successfully
Already reached the base camp. Okay,
I'm
you?
Everest from Kerala. I'm first time. Good experience. Very nice terrain.
This is the 8th day of our trek to the Everest Base Camp, and we have reached a place just above the village called Tukla, and reached the plains after negotiating a very difficult ascent for about a kilometer. And behind me is one of the memorials of the climbers who died while attempting to scale the summit, the Mount Everest. We are now walking alongside the Khumbu Glacier on the 9th day of our trek, and you can see the panoramic view of this beautiful and majestic Himalayan mountains. On my right side, that's a Pumari, and you come slowly towards this side, and that's Nuptse, about 7,861 meters above the sea level, one of the highest mountains in the world. And we have been blessed with great weather and you can see the clear blue sky and the sunshine. Of course, it's very windy and cold, and we are now trying to reach the last village, the last camp, Gorakshep, before making a push for the Everest Base Camp tomorrow. Mission accomplished. After 10 days of trekking along these Himalayan mountains, finally we have reached the Everest Base Camp. You can see the Khumbu icefall, and that's where the mountaineers climb up to go to various camps to go to the summit of Mount Everest. This is at an elevation of 5,365 meters, and the air is very thin. It took me 10 days trekking through various mountains and the rivers, ups and downs. It was a real challenge to someone's endurance ability, and most importantly, the willpower to come and see this place. This looks magnificent. You can't even describe in words how majestic these mountains they look. And finally, we have reached the Everest Base Camp. My visit to Everest Base Camp would not have been possible without my colleagues here, Surendra and Mingmar, who have been rock solid in their support to me, encouraging me and motivating me. And without their help, I don't think I would have reached here. You know, for the last 10 days, they've been taking care of me so well, and I owe them a lot. I'm very grateful to both of them. Which is the Khumbu icefall? Which one is the danger one?
Yeah, from there, in the middle, below the camp 2.
Camp 2. Where is Camp 1?
The inside the cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't see from here.
Right. And when you fix the wire or the chain,
Yeah.
you fix all the way to the summit.
No.
Ah.
We're below the camp 2.
Below Camp 2.
Yeah.
And Camp
They
3?
are over there, camp 2. They are another team fixing.
Another team fixing.
Another team. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But this is the place where there was an accident a few years
Yeah,
ago.
it's dangerous.
Very dangerous place. Okay.